on Fox, Drew Peterson, in his own words, from prison on the anniversary of the day that changed his life forever.
Good evening to you. I'm Amra Walker. 1 year ago today, a jury in Will County found Drew Peterson guilty of murdering his third wife, Kathleen Savio. He is now serving a 38-year prison sentence. Today, Craig Wall got an exclusive look at some of Peterson's prison letters. Craig.
Amra, prison is proving to be even worse for Drew Peterson than he expected, according to his former attorney, Joel Brodsky. Today, Brodsky showed me some of the letters from the convicted killer and also talked about Drew's life as an inmate.
There's more than this. These are just the ones that I responded to.
Joel Brodsky says he's gotten 9 letters from Drew Peterson since the former Bolingbrook police sergeant started serving his time at the Menard Correctional Center downstate on February 22nd. How does he describe prison?
Pretty horrible.
Brodsky read a portion of one letter dated March 7th.
Prison is all the nightmarish things that one would think. I'm in a cell the size of a broom closet, peeling paint, rusting fixtures. I have no TV or anything, and I haven't been out since I got here. The food is terrible, and I'm again in solitary confinement.
Peterson is being housed in protective custody because he's a former cop, and Brodsky says because of his so-called celebrity status.
I know he's writing a lot of letters. I mean, he's got a number of pen pals, he's told me. So he stays busy writing letters and corresponding with people, and you know, working or thinking about his appeal, and I know he writes his children often. Brodsky
would not discuss much about Peterson's letters, citing attorney-client privilege, but he did show me part of a second letter dated April 11th, 2013. Peterson wrote, "Joel, did you ever feel that something was going to happen before it does? I feel I'm going to die in here. If the inmates don't get me, I'm going to be killed by the cruel guards." Brodsky describes the tone of Peterson's letters as at times thoughtful, reflective, or wisecracking. Even though he's not representing Peterson in his appeal, Brodsky says he still writes back for several reasons.
One is to, help keep his spirits up. Two, give him my opinion about certain things that are going on, and three, just to reminisce a little bit about things that occurred over the last 5 years of our lives that were pretty extraordinary.
There's been no confessions in any of these letters?
None that I could tell you about, but no. I mean, that wouldn't be something I would even ask him about, or
well, maybe he offered him up.
Or certainly nothing of that exists. No.
Now, I spoke to Kathleen Savio's sister, Sue Doman, tonight. She didn't even realize it was the anniversary of Peterson's conviction, although she did say she felt something weird today, and she realized that's probably what it was. When I told her about the letter, she said she had no sympathy whatsoever for Peterson. Amber, she says she just wishes he would die.
Okay, well, it was interesting to hear that he has several pen pals, and I know there have been several movies made about Drew Peterson. Do we know who these pen pals are and how many pen pals he has?
That'd be interesting to know. I talked to Joel Brodsky and said to him, hey, can you tell me who's been writing him? Does he have any girlfriends? He's had girlfriends that have written him, been his pen pals before. He said, no, I really can't go into that. Didn't want to, violate attorney-client privileges.
All right, great story.